Archangel Michael says, "The wind has been whispering your name into realms unseen, and something divine is unfolding just beyond your sight. What seems still on the outside is rumbling with powerful shifts behind the veil. This is not just a moment, it's a sacred alignment with your name carved into the outcome. There is something moving closer to you without making noise. It has been concealed in heavenly quietness, yet it is heavy with blessings meant only for your soul. A gift is not always announced with sound, sometimes, it's wrapped in the folds of silence. Today, a scroll bearing your energy signature has been lifted into light. Its ribbon was tied by angelic hands and sealed with divine intention. Even though you feel forgotten, heaven has been speaking your name in places you cannot yet access. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be fooled by the lack of noise. Heaven is most active when the world is most silent. Your tears were not in vain. Each one was counted like sacred drops that summoned a shift." Type Amen to get blessing 333. Right now, someone you love is being stirred to remember you. They are dreaming of your face and hearing your voice even in crowded rooms. They may not understand why, but heaven does. Your silence has been louder than any cry. The prayers you whispered under your breath shook the spiritual foundation of what was meant to harm you. Your voice reached further than you imagined. There is movement coming from a place you've never been. This isn't from someone around you, it's from someone who has long been meant to cross your path. They have been carrying something that belongs to your destiny. In the realm beyond time, your name is glowing like fire on parchment. A heavenly messenger has picked it up and began the process of delivery. There is a crown being polished for you, not of gold, but of pure favor. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You are not late, you are not forgotten. What others reached for and couldn't grasp is being placed gently in your lap. It is being prepared with care because the weight of your waiting has created the space for something bigger. Someone who once ignored you is about to hear your name from a stranger. It will stun them. They will try to pretend it doesn't matter, but their spirit will be disturbed with the sudden reminder of what they lost. Your aura has been expanding in silence. You may not see it, but others are feeling it, subtle shivers, intense dreams, moments of déjà vu when your energy brushes past theirs. You are becoming unforgettable in ways that can't be explained. Archangel Michael says, "There are scrolls opening tonight that have been closed for decades, and one has your life rewritten in gold ink. The version of your story that was stolen is being restored. It is being placed back into motion with divine protection." Type Amen to get blessing 144. Behind your name is a spiritual seal that cannot be broken by envy, betrayal, or lies. What is coming is not from man, it is sent by the Supreme Hand. The hands that tried to block you are being tied, and the mouths that cursed you are being silenced. The delay was not punishment, it was divine precision. Something too big to be rushed was being aligned in stages. A person meant for you was still learning how to recognize a soul as rare as yours. You've walked through battles that drained your voice. But heaven didn't need your volume, only your truth. Even in exhaustion, you were seen standing, and that posture lit up a trail for blessings to find you. Someone is walking right now with an envelope that has no return address. They don't know why they feel the urge to write your name on it. But the whisper that led them is angelic, and they are being guided to become the vessel for this gift. Type Amen to get blessing 959. Every sigh you breathed out during your loneliest nights became a frequency heaven recorded. Your loneliness has been woven into light and encoded into a miracle. The time is no longer someday, it is now. They didn't believe in your breakthrough because they couldn't see how deep your pain had carved space for it. But God did. And because of that, your blessing is not ordinary, it is tailored to your wounds. You have been silent long enough for the angels to finish writing your new chapter. The ink they used glows in the spirit realm, and your name sparkles on every line. That is why things around you may feel heavy, they are about to break open. Someone will soon ask you how you kept going. They will be stunned to learn you walked through all of it without a single scream. But that was your power, to endure like thunder wrapped in silk. Type Amen to get blessing 808. The person you thought forgot you? They didn't. Their silence wasn't absence, it was confusion. But now their heart is starting to beat in rhythm with your name again. There's a spiritual fingerprint on a wrapped box, and that fingerprint belongs to the divine. The gift inside is more than an object, it's a turning point, a divine reversal, a long overdue answer. You will feel it before you even touch it. You are about to be honored in a place you were once humiliated. They laughed at your silence, not knowing silence is the language of the Spirit. What they saw as weakness was your invitation for heaven to speak louder than you. Archangel Michael says, even in stillness, you echoed across eternity. The whisper of your soul was enough to shake timelines. What was meant to take you out is now what will elevate you. Type Amen to get blessing 272. When others were plotting against you, the angels were gathering evidence in your favor. You don't know how close you came to ruin, but heaven stepped in at the last second. Now they are wrapping a gift labeled restoration just for you. You are not just receiving something, you are being repositioned. This moment will unlock doors you didn't even know existed. Some of those doors were built with you in mind. There are people being guided to help you who don't even know your name yet. But something will pull them to you. The connection will feel like fate, because it is. This gift isn't a reward for perfection, it's a response to your persistence. In a world that screamed lies, you stood quietly with truth in your bones. That truth is now calling forth everything that belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 611. This next season of your life will not require you to beg, chase, or convince. What's yours is magnetized now. What didn't answer before will bow in surrender. Do not be afraid of the silence around you, it is the final breath before the sound of breakthrough. The wrapping is nearly complete. What's coming is not small, and that's why it needed time. Someone in a position of influence has already seen your name. They may not understand why it keeps showing up, but it will lead them to you. Your spirit is ahead of your body, preparing the place you are meant to be in. The storm didn't destroy you, it prepared the soil for miracles to root. Now the flowers are starting to bloom. They bloom quietly, like your faith. Type Amen to get blessing 424. Soon, your silence will become a testimony that shakes others awake. You won't need to say much, your peace will speak for you. Your glow will make noise. This is not a random blessing, it is a long-awaited delivery. It traveled through realms of darkness and was guarded by light. What's inside is sacred. Archangel Michael says, "The angels have fastened your name to this blessing with golden thread. It cannot be stolen. It will arrive exactly when you need it, not when you want it. Everything you've lost will make sense when you open this gift. The confusion, the betrayals, the delays, each one carved space for this. And once it enters your life, nothing will remain the same." Type Amen to get blessing 191. Right now, the air around you is shifting. You can feel it in the way your heart races when you think about something beautiful happening, even if you don't know what it is yet. That's how you know the wrapping is almost done. Your life is about to catch fire in the best way. Not the kind that burns you, but the kind that burns everything that was never yours to keep. You will rise from it brighter, lighter, and more free. A new version of you is about to open their eyes. That version will be the one who receives what you once thought was too far away. That version will live the answers you prayed for in silence. The gift is not only something you'll receive, it's something you'll become. You will be the evidence that silent prayers move mountains. You will be the reason someone else believes. Type Amen to get blessing 515. This next part of your life is already in motion. Even if it feels like nothing is moving, the foundation beneath your feet has shifted. Every delay was divine choreography. There is a stranger who will carry part of your next chapter. This person has been prepared to understand your silence, to honor it, and to speak only when needed. They are carrying a blessing wrapped in human form. Soon, a message will arrive that makes your heart tremble, not with fear, but with clarity. It will confirm what you deeply felt but never said aloud. The moment it arrives, you will know everything is real. The air has changed around your home, and the spiritual scent of breakthrough is beginning to rise. What you used to tolerate will no longer sit in your presence. That's the power of what's been written in your name. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Heaven did not forget you during the moments you felt invisible. Your name was carried by a presence you couldn't see but deeply felt. That presence has never left you. Even when you weren't speaking, your soul was still communicating. The universe responded to your ache. And now, in perfect sequence, your portion is being completed. They said you were finished, but heaven had just begun. The closing of one chapter wasn't an ending, it was the protection of your next chapter's purity. You are not starting over, you are rising from sacred ground. There is a divine announcement coming in private first. You won't need an audience to feel the magnitude of it. The right people will find out, because your blessing will make its own sound. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone who counted you out is going to ask how you survived. But what they don't know is that you were being held by hands that didn't need to be seen. The hands that wrapped your blessing were unseen but undeniable. You are being watched in the spirit realm by ancestors who prayed for this moment. Their voices, too, are etched in the edges of this blessing. That's why this gift carries weight, because it's generational. In the silence, a contract was torn that once blocked your name. That contract had no more authority over your life. What blocked you before is now dust in the wind. There's a door unlocking soon that won't close behind you. You will walk through and finally breathe. That breath will mark the beginning of a softer era. Type Amen to get blessing 393. This is not just your time, it's your divine inheritance. The ones who tried to mimic you will fall away. Their efforts cannot match what was written into your spiritual DNA. The gift being wrapped for you doesn't fit into a box. It's a calling, a homecoming, a soul awakening. It's bigger than a thing, it's a transformation. When it reaches you, something inside you will burst open. Not in pain, but in release. You will exhale everything you've been holding in for years. The ones who forgot you will suddenly remember. The ones who lied will watch truth unfold without your retaliation. This is your quiet justice. Type Amen to get blessing 855. You are about to cross a divine threshold. The version of you who struggled to be seen is already dissolving. A new light is resting on your shoulders. Your walk will change. Your presence will change. Even your silence will carry weight. Heaven has ensured that your heart's cry, though soft, was heard above the loudest noise. What others dismissed has become the frequency of your favor. This is spiritual precision. Archangel Michael says, "You may not hear the wrapping paper, but you will feel the delivery. It's already here in spirit. And soon, your hands will hold it." Type Amen to get blessing 122. Those who mistook your stillness for weakness are about to witness your rise. And they'll have no words, only stunned silence. The same silence they mocked will now humble them. It's okay if you don't understand how it's happening. You weren't supposed to force it. You were only supposed to stay aligned. This moment is no longer about asking, it's about receiving. Your heart stayed soft when it could have turned to stone. That's why this gift has been engraved with your frequency. The energy around your name has changed. It now vibrates in the language of destiny. And anything not aligned with it is falling away naturally. Type Amen to get blessing 566. Tonight, as you sleep, your spirit will travel to a place that's already waiting for you. You will feel lighter in the morning, not by accident. It's a sign that something was released on your behalf. Expect signs. Not loud ones, but specific ones, a feather, a repeated number, a name whispered in passing. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Your life is becoming proof that you don't have to scream to be heard. Your stillness was your superpower. And now the world will begin to echo your vibration. The shift has already begun. And the blessing isn't coming, it's arriving. It has your name, your energy, and your new beginning written all over it. Type Amen to get blessing 700. You didn't imagine the signs. You didn't fabricate the chills that ran through your body when you thought about your future. Those were real indicators from the realm of light preparing your path. Some people laughed at your silence. They mistook it for weakness, not realizing it was the echo of your ancestors walking with you. But now, they will see that heaven honors the quiet souls with thunderous favor. Every delay was storing up more for you. It wasn't withheld, it was growing in value, power, and precision. And now, it's being wrapped with hands that understand what your soul cried out for. The name on the blessing is not just yours, it's your healed version, your divine version, the one that kept going when nothing made sense. This gift is so specific to your pain that only you can receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 344. You will not have to explain why you're glowing. They will see it. They will feel it in your presence, and your silence will speak volumes. There is someone who betrayed you, and they are now feeling your absence like a wound. They didn't realize that your silence would echo louder than your presence. And it is haunting them gently, deeply, completely. That gift being wrapped for you? It's not random. It contains elements only your soul will recognize, reminders of what you've lost, and promises of what is now returning. Archangel Michael says, every thread tied around this gift was spun with your tears, your endurance, your truth. That's why it fits no one else. That's why it can only be delivered to you. Type Amen to get blessing 202. The wrapping is almost complete. Heaven has been weaving strength, beauty, and clarity into this sacred bundle. Soon it will land in your world and shift the course of your journey. You will notice people from your past suddenly feel drawn to your energy again. It won't be your words, it will be the glow of answered prayers that surrounds you. You will not need to defend or explain. Those who doubted you were simply unaware of how heaven moves. But they will witness how the quiet ones rise. And you will do it without a single scream. The shift that's coming will feel like a soft breaking. Things that once stuck to your energy will fall off gently. The false labels, the lies, the projections, they cannot survive this vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Someone is praying to meet someone exactly like you, and they don't even know your name yet. But the moment is close. The divine clock is aligning both your energies. Your path and theirs are about to cross in the most unexpected way. It will feel like a breath of fresh air. You will instantly understand why it never worked with anyone else. This meeting will not come with confusion. It will come with peace, with knowing, with calm certainty. The kind you never thought you'd feel again. And this person? They will look at you and know, you were the gift. You were the reason they waited. You were worth every detour in their life. Type Amen to get blessing 433. Even in your hardest moments, your name was being whispered across dimensions. That's why your soul often stirred at random times, you were being called forward. You weren't forgotten, you were summoned. Your light was never dim. It was just hidden beneath layers of pain. Now, as those layers peel back, you will shine in ways no one can deny. The next time you feel the silence surround you, smile. That means the final touches are being placed. That means the wrapping paper is rustling in the spirit. What's coming will feel like relief. But more than that, it will feel like recognition. You'll finally feel seen, felt, held. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The person who overlooked you is now being shown your true light. Their spirit is restless. They are beginning to regret turning their back on what was divinely placed in front of them. But this moment isn't about them, it's about you. You stayed true. You didn't bend to fit into spaces that didn't honor you. That's why heaven is rewarding you now. You didn't beg for love, you became love. You didn't demand attention, you allowed your soul to speak when it was time. This is a spiritual reward, not a worldly one. It will not come loud, but it will come clear. You will know it when you feel it vibrating in your chest. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Your feet are about to stand in a space that once rejected you. But this time, you will walk in with different energy. You will carry presence instead of pain. You are the testimony that quiet faith is not wasted. That silence is not absence. That what grows in secret becomes the strongest. Heaven waited for you to be ready. Not ready as in perfect, but ready as in open, healed enough to receive what's next. And now, that moment is here. Archangel Michael says, "You've waited long enough. Your reward is already rising on the horizon. Don't run toward it. Just stay grounded. It's already walking toward you." Type Amen to get blessing 545. Tonight, the stars know your name. One of them will blink just for you. The sky remembers. Your healing has reached full bloom. What once hurt now holds wisdom. What once shattered now shapes you. You're not the same person who cried yourself to sleep months ago. You've evolved, and heaven has taken notice. That's why the gift had to evolve too. When you finally unwrap it, you will cry, not because of the gift, but because of the journey. Because of the stillness. Because of how close you came to giving up. Type Amen to get blessing 939. The sound of your name has been echoing through dimensions of purpose. Each echo shaped the form of the gift that now approaches. It has been crafted not just for what you want, but for what your soul truly needs. You may not recognize the shift at first. It won't shout. It will appear as a peaceful moment that grows into a miracle. One conversation will open the gate. One unexpected message, one divine appointment, one gentle yes will unlock the flood. And all that was stuck will begin to flow. There is a portal open now above you. The silence you once feared has turned into the most fertile place for miracles to descend. This is the moment your soul has secretly been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You are no longer walking blind. You are being guided by something ancient, sacred, and unwavering. The same force that created the stars is now placing keys in your hands. Everything you lost, time, love, faith, clarity, has not disappeared. It has only been stored and is now returning with interest. What's returning is multiplied. There is a sacred hand covering you right now. You have been kept in rooms where your name was discussed. Not gossiped, but honored. A judge in spirit has ruled in your favor. The chains that once held your progress have been shattered. The road that once felt blocked is now clearing before your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Someone who never understood your worth is being haunted by the memory of your kindness. They thought you'd stay small forever. But now they see you rising in grace and mystery. Do not go back to explain how you made it. The ones who understand will feel it. And those who don't were never meant to walk with you into this next chapter. There's a ribbon, long and golden, that is being wrapped around your destiny today. It glows with every act of selflessness you made when no one was watching. That's why the gift has power. it was shaped by your truth. Archangel Michael says, this blessing is not a rescue, it is recognition. You are not being saved. You are being seen. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You'll notice the air feels different in the coming days. You'll breathe easier. The tension you've carried for years will begin to lift without effort. What once required you to push will now respond to your presence. Your silence has matured into authority. You won't need to prove yourself anymore. There is divine movement behind you now. You are being followed by favor. Everywhere your feet step, light will multiply. The wrapping has finished. The seal is placed. The only thing left is for you to open your heart to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Someone is standing under the same sky as you, wondering if you're real. They've been feeling your energy, even without seeing your face. Soon, they'll know exactly who you are. Your silence has activated connections you don't yet know exist. Some of them will reach out with words that feel strangely familiar. Because their soul already recognizes yours. You will walk into a room and change the atmosphere. Not because of how you speak, but because of what you carry. Your spirit has been wrapped in divine oil. You are being reintroduced to the world, not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become. That unveiling begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Your past no longer defines the space you are stepping into. The shame, the regrets, the moments you wish you could erase, they are fading into sacred lessons. What felt like a detour was actually divine training. You were being sharpened, refined, softened and strengthened all at once. Now you are ready to carry the weight of what's coming. There is a financial blessing tied into this gift. Not for vanity, but for impact. You are about to touch something that will overflow, not just for you, but for those around you. Someone who walked away is about to watch you walk into something far greater. They will realize too late that they were part of your test, not your future. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. Heaven is setting the stage for your public reward. The quiet life you've lived in shadows is about to burst into purpose. You will no longer hide what you carry. There will be a moment where your eyes will tear up, not from sorrow, but from shock. You'll see just how orchestrated everything truly was. The timing, the silence, the long nights, it was all divinely mapped. A certain place you've been avoiding will soon call you back, but this time you'll return different. You'll walk in with ownership in your voice. You'll leave with doors wide open. This is the kind of blessing that breaks generational limits. What once stopped others before you will stop with you. Your name is now linked to breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 808.